Hey my friends, welcome back. Yeah, in today's video we're gonna paint Fingers of God. No, not this one, I mean this one here. Yeah, just a little tip ahead. Make really sure that you get kind of rid of the pencil lines before you start to paint. They might really push through the color later on. Here we already have oiled out the painting surface. We have this HDF plate. Links to the materials are down below in the description box below. Starting to paint now. This video here is available on my Patreon. Link is somewhere down below here. In a version of nearly 4 hours of in-detail painting. Make sure to check it out. So after this little commercial break, we continue to work on. You see, I oiled out the painting surface a little bit to prevent the color from getting sucked into this surface here. And then grab a separate brush for each color, as you can see here. Not in all the cases, but mostly. Then I kind of roughly put the colors in where they should belong to. Then I grab another brush, clean one, bigger one, start to blend the colors. The colors are still wet on this painting surface here, and going back, up and down, left and right, to really kind of fine blend those areas here. And it's amazing how quick after starting to blend here, the clouds really start to look realistic. I mean, nearly kind of a airbrushy look here. Not painterly, but just realistic by really blending in those colors this way. You can, of course, do it in another way, but I think this is much less time consuming. You just have to more or less put the colors in side by side and then start to fine blend those areas here. This will also work with acrylics. You just need to use some drying retarder that you can buy at any paint supply store. I'm using here oils. It's just easier. I don't have to mix in all those chemicals. I'm just thinning down the colors a little bit and then start to apply them on the surface and start then to blend them. And you see it takes 10 seconds and you have a really nice looking cloud body that really looks pretty realistic. And this also works with the darker colors. You can see here we have this very blue color here, and you just wipe it in with the pat the parrot technique. Don't apply too much pressure, and then you kind of end up with a very nice and realistic looking cloud. Then I start to build up the mountains in the background. You can see here they kind of emerge from the background, and they need to get darker and need to have more contrast the more you step to the foreground. And therefore I'm mixing in some this darker sky color. You can see here. Going back again here now, using some bit of a lighter tone to kind of connect those mountain areas in some parts. I mean, don't forget we have a very hazy cloud scene here, and this needs to be reflected in the painting itself. Detail shot of basically how easy it is to really build up quickly kind of a new layer of mountains, kind of an overlapping mountain part. See, I'm first putting in this dark color, then I go back, grab some lighter one, start to blend those areas. And don't forget, the color needs to be very thick. Don't thin it down too much. The color needs really to be able to cover the white of the canvas perfectly with just one go. Yeah, perhaps another information for you here. In a lot of areas we will not gonna use another layer of color. Therefore, thick enough, very important. Yeah, then I'm adding more color to it. It's starting to get a bit green with the lemon yellow. And here now we basically just repeat the colors from the sky, mirrored on the water surface here. Yeah, then I took a couple of days to get the painting to dry really completely. I wiped off the dust particles with a very big brush. And then I mixed some colors here. Start to rework and add details. You see here, I'm even switching to some other colors. I'm adding here some blue tones. A very hint of it, but just to show you how many details and different colors go into such a painting. And I start to kind of poke holes into the cloud body by just adding lighter colors over those areas we applied before. I'm adding kind of the light that comes in from the sun that we have here. Adding even more cloud details, other colors, of course. And this here, I think, is the one of the most important parts for you to learn here. I'm kind of dry brush glazing here now over the basically using this reddish color here, very dry, and kind of wipe it onto the dry background color. And with this technique we kind of intermix those colors. We also get a new color, this reddish tone, influenced by the background color, and this really enriches the whole thing, makes it more depth, even more realistic looking, and a very convenient technique to kind of readjust some colors and give some colors more life and more realism. And I'm also adding some kind of windows into these lower parts of the cloud. And here I'm already kind of starting to build up those fingers of God, the main center part of this painting here, this lesson here, more or less. I'm just preparing the kind of second layer. So it looks now. Then we let the whole thing dry for a couple of days, and we just remix two colors, more or less. See the brushes I'm gonna use. The color is not thinned down at all. I think I didn't even use perhaps a little bit of linseed oil to really give it a little bit of a better flow, but the color's not wet at all. And you see I'm just kind of grabbing just a hint of the color and start to pull it down parallel in this kind of ray of light manner over the now dried surface of the painting. And this again is kind of a dry brush layering technique, kind of glazing, more or less. But you have to be really, really careful. Don't grab too much of the color. Just kind of a hint of it, more or less. and really very carefully building up those rays of light. And the other important thing here is this is difficult for beginner painting, but the rays of light need to kind of spread out. Just kind of imagine the sun as a starting point. It's a little point in the sky, and from the sun on you kind of need to spread out those rays of light starting at this little point in the sky. And I did it a couple of times before, of course, and therefore I know where to set in those rays of light, but you should really take something, a ruler or whatever, to really help you to establish those rays of light in a very correct, geometrical, correct way. Will be much easier for you, I would say. Yeah, it's not a finished painting. So, that's it for today. But before you leave, make sure you hit that subscribe button, that like button, and check out one of these other 2 cloud videos here.